In order to master alternate picking, you need to break it down to its core fundamentals, so you can really understand what's going on. And that's what we're going to do in this video. My name is Simen, and I'm a guitarist, music producer, and graphic designer from Norway. I'm here to share everything I've learned so far in my journey and document what I learned in real time. What I'm going to share took me way too many years to realize. So there are two important things you need to understand about alternate picking. First, we have alternate picking on one string. This is the simplest form of alternate picking, just using one string. And to keep it really simple, we're just going to focus on our picking hand. So our fretting hand is just going to play the same notes. That is because we want all the attention to the picking hand before we start messing around with the fretting hand as well. So all the focus on the picking hand. Make sure you have some angle on the pick, like this. So not straight to the string, but some angle. Also make sure that the motion comes from the wrist. So not your fingers and not your arm. So not like this. Not like this. But like this. And mastering alternate picking on one string only is important because this is the simplest form of alternate picking. And that also means this decides your maximum picking speed. So let's say this is the fastest you can pick right now. Then that is your maximum picking speed at the moment. And the next thing to consider is alternate picking on multiple strings. And this is slightly harder than playing only on one string. That means when you are playing on multiple strings, you're not going to play any faster than you can do on only one string. But you can practice alternate picking on multiple strings, so this will be the same or close to your maximum picking speed. And the good news is that there is only two different ways to change strings when alternate picking. The first one is outside picking. So let's say you are playing between two strings. Then outside picking means you're playing outside of the notes, like this. So nothing is really happening between the two strings, but all the picking comes from the outside. So here I'm first doing a down pick, then up pick, down, up. Only on the outside of those two strings. So that's outside picking. And this isn't too hard, it's actually quite similar to playing on only one string. The main difference is that you have to do a slightly bigger motion. And the second way is what we call inside picking. And that is when you pick inside of the notes, like this. This one is slightly trickier, but the way I like to do it is to, instead of picking up, down, I kind of pick away from the guitar. So look at this. So not too much up and down, but more like away from the guitar. When I do it in this way, my pick mostly stays between those two strings. It's not like this. but more like this. The movements are very subtle though, so don't overdo it, but feel free to experiment and see what feels good to you. Okay, so when changing strings and using alternate picking, we can either use outside picking or inside picking. Okay, so to conclude this whole video, we have the two most important elements of alternate picking. Alternate picking on one string and on multiple strings. And in order to master alternate picking, we want to practice these two things specifically. If you want exercises to do just that, you can get that on playwithaplan.com. You'll also get access to the full technique fundamentals course, as well as all my other courses to get more clarity and consistent progress on guitar. So I'll see you on playwithaplan.com or in the next video. That's up to you.